Alright, well, I guess we're ready to start another episode of All Things Nerd. Where the hell is Crazy? Crazy!
I'm right here.
Where are you? What do you mean you're right there? Where are you? Oh. There he is.
Yep, I was right here. It's a Where's Waldo situation here.
Anyways. Hey guys, welcome to All Things Nerdy, the podcast for nerds from nerds.
And also from the buddies, we don't want to forget that part.
And the buddies, can't forget the buddies.
Yep. And speaking of, there's a little something that we could talk about later on, because there is some elephants in the room, we could say here. And also...
Elephants? Really?
The first elephant in the room that I do want to get out of the way. Last episode was the first anniversary of All Things Nerdy.
Ooh.
Yep. And of course we did a logo change in celebration of it to where it's and of course, like, to get some details on what we wanted to go for the logo design, we went for Alien for All, Avengers for Nerdy, but surprisingly the coloring made it look like Back to the Future. Diablo for Nerdy, and Harry Potter for the word podcast. So, B is, like, confused right now.
Sorry, I was looking at something else, but you say I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to wait until the episode is out.
Okay, cool beans.
And speaking of the episode... we're gonna have, like, a spooky start. Not in a way to where we're talking about, like, absolute horrific shit to where it's, like a terrifying level of spooky. Just more so of predictions for Halloween stuff is what I'm more so referring to. For example, with Spirit Halloween, with how they started to do one theme since 2018. We had a farm 2018, a boat 2019, an island 2020, a factory 2021, a laboratory for 2022, a cemetery for 2023 in celebration of the 40th anniversary of the company, and a carnival for last year because that was a fan service theme. Because the Haunters were like, we want to see a clown theme because of how many clowns we've seen. And I'm glad that they delivered with that. So, hear me out for some ideas. The 3 theme ideas that I think would be a good one is, well, 4, I could say, is a school, an asylum, a temple, or a camp.
Ooh, those are all good ideas.
Yep. And if they do a temple theme, there's a good idea that I do have. What if
that be?
What if we have, like, a ruins for the front and have the dungeon be the back? And have, like, a variety of characters in there, because you'll never know what you would find in a dungeon. And, of course, that especially goes with Dungeons and Dragons, given the fact that we did do Session 2 of Order of the Amethyst Oak 2 days ago at the time of recording this episode. And as for a camp theme, something I think would make sense is that we have a normal cabin for the front and a lodge for the back.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Speaking of, what are your theme predictions based on what we've had in the past?
Honestly, I think possibly we could get, like, some sort of...
He's thinking. You want to know a license prop idea that would go hard for one that Spirit hasn't done yet?
Sure, go ahead.
The Death Angel from A Quiet Place.
Ooh, that would be kind of cool.
Hard, man. Especially if we go for, like, a forest theme, which could technically complement the camp idea that I did bring up. Like, Man, that would be insane. And another idea that I think would be a good one is a Demogorgon for the promotion of Stranger Things 5.
Ooh, okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah. And as far as licensed props go for what we've had this decade, we've had Krampus for 2020, Beetlejuice, Shorty, Pennywise again, and fuck, who? Ghostface for 2021, but the Ghostface animatronic was ass, which they did a better job last year for 2024, which we're gonna get back to the 2024 part later. 2022, we've had Regan McAnell from The Exorcist. 2023, we've had Leatherface, Slim, and Martian Warrior. Martian Warrior is from Mars Attacks, which it's licensed from the cards, not from the movie, even though the movie is adapted from the card game. And 2024, which was last year, along with Ghostface, we've had Michael Myers, Art the Clown, and Emily and Victor from Corpse Bride. Art the Clown was for the promotion of Terrifier 3, and people...
I saw that one. That one was pretty cool.
Wait, you seen the Terrifier movies?
No, the prop, though. I saw the prop.
Oh, okay. With what you said...
The prop looks really good.
I agree. Like, I gave it like a 10 out of 10 on my IRL channel, because it was screen accurate. And based on what I've been hearing about Terrifier 3, it is the most gruesome horror film in the 2020s so far.
That is what my friend has told me, and I'm like, oh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
Nice. Even Deathwolf told me about it, and I'm like, okay. I have a feeling that the first two movies is going to be at a level to where I am going to enjoy it based on how fun bad it is, but at the same time, feel a bit uncomfortable on how gruesome it can be. And another content creator that I'm friends with by the name of Crystal-VT, I said, I've seen Mortal Kombat fatalities, so I'm not going to be too fazed by it. And she said, those are nothing compared to what Terrifier has. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, you think Mortal Kombat fatalities are brutal? No. The Terrifier franchise kills are brutal.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they said. And that was like also from when I saw Nosferatu, to be specific, the 2024 version, which I think is a good film.
I've been meaning to ask, is that a good movie? Because I kind of wanted to go see it, I just didn't have the time.
It's one of those films to where it's bad but fun. So it's one of those films where it's so bad it's good.
Oh, it's one of those kind of movies. Okay. Yeah.
So
that's unfortunate. Oh well.
What do you mean it's unfortunate? It's bad in a good way, to where it's just, how can I describe it? Like, it has its moments to where it's good, but the rest of it is just like at a point to where it's bad but fun.
Okay.
And of course, Bill Skarsgård is in there, and he was so fucking good in there. And of course, back to the Spirit Halloween topic, with how the community has been like, what if we get a Jack the Reaper animatronic? I don't think that's gonna happen until, let's say, the 50th anniversary. So. Like, of course we're gonna get merch of it, but not this year. Maybe for 2033.
Oh, is that the 50th anniversary?
Yes, because 2023 was the 40th anniversary.
Right. Okay.
And of course, when
we're gonna go all out for the 50th.
And when it comes to other licensed characters that we could possibly get, the other mother from Coraline would be a good choice to do when it comes to a family-friendly animatronic, or they could give Beetlejuice around 2 because of the Beetlejuice movie.
Don't say his name a third time. That'd be bad.
I ain't gonna be like that. But it'd be funny if his name is in there 3 times for the third title.
That would be kind of funny.
Yep. And also, if they want to go for one of the characters that pretty much got a horror movie because of public domain, Winnie the Pooh would be a good choice to go for.
That would be an interesting one to see, yeah.
Yeah, especially if it's
licensed
from Blood and Honey.
Yes, I went to go see both of those movies with my friend. My gosh, the first one was not that good, but I still kind of liked it. It was one of those it's so bad it's good. I gave it a 5 out of 10. No, it was more like a 5.5 out of 10, but the second one was so much better. That was like an 8.5.
Damn. So by the sounds of it, I could just skip the. By the sounds of it, I could just skip the first movie and jump into the second one if I wanted to, just to save my eyes.
Pretty much. I mean, the first movie is a movie within the second movie. Like it's like the first movie is like a. It's like one of the
And when it comes to the Twisted Childhood movies, I am excited to see Pinocchio Unstrung, if that's what it's called.
Yeah, I think it's what it's called. But no, like the first movie is kind of like in the, you know how in the Scream franchise there's like movies within that franchise, like a whole series. I have not seen
the only later Scream movie that I've seen is 5 because it's technically a reboot.
The only Scream movie I've seen so far is 6.
Yep, you definitely need to watch the Scream movies. And also, did you know that Matthew Lillard is coming back to Scream 7?
You're kidding.
I am not joking about that. It's been confirmed.
Dude, that's
gonna be exciting, my man.
Dude!
And also,
I'm so excited.
Speaking of horror movies, Terrifier might be going to Halloween Horror Nights 2025 this year, because Damien Leone himself did say that he would love to see Terrifier at Halloween Horror Nights. Which I think could be a good idea to do, especially if it's like all 3 movies in one house. Or if you want to do like the Monsters Collide, like Universal Monsters 2022 house route, you can like have the Orlando version focus on the first film and the second half of the second film, and then continue the second half at Hollywood and have it go to 3. Or you can have it to where the first house is 1 and 2, and the Hollywood version is 3 and 4 for the promotion of
That'd be kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to see.
And speaking of, I've heard that David Howard Thornton is not going to be in Terrifier 4, which would make Terrifier 4 bad.
Mm-hmm.
And also, based on other houses that I've been hearing, based on speculations, The Last of Us Part 2 might make it in for the celebration of the 5th anniversary of the game, which I honestly think would make a lot of sense, given the fact that The Last of Us was such a banger in 2023.
Dude, The Last of Us is just a great series overall.
I agree. And other speculations that I've been hearing...
The first pick...
Hey... Volume. Okay, so as I was saying, Megan might have her own house for the Blumhouse houses for this year, because she's the only character that did not make it to a Halloween Horror Nights house yet. And we also might get a Stranger Things 5 house, which I honestly would be surprised if we get it this year, given the fact that given the fact that Stranger Things 5 comes out this November.
That'd be cool to see.
Yeah, and other ideas that I think could get there, but like in its own coast is Beetlejuice because of the second movie, because they did have the first Beetlejuice movie in celebration of 30 years of Halloween Horror Nights, which was originally going to be 2020, but it got postponed to 2021 because of COVID. Nosferatu, the 2024 version, if they want to go for a vampire route, which I honestly think would be a cool idea to see. And Krampus in celebration of the 10th anniversary of the 2015 film.
Those would be cool to see.
Yep. And based on the speculations I did list, which one do you think will most likely make it to the event this year?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good question, actually. I honestly think the Terrifier ones would be, because of how big the Terrorizer franchise has been in recent years. I definitely think it's got a spot somewhere.
Yeah. And one that
I mean, not to say that the other ones won't get a spot. I'm just saying I think Terrorizer is definitely going to have a spot.
Terrifier. You said Terrorizer.
Terrifier.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Terrifier.
Yeah, I do agree with you on the Terrifier part. And I also do think that Stranger Things 5 could also have an opportunity at the event. And as for Blumhouse properties, like, when it comes to ideas that we could have gotten last year, not seeing Five Nights at Freddy's for this in celebration of the 10th anniversary was a missed opportunity, so I don't think we're gonna get that until at least 2026.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. And as for The Last of Us Part 2, I honestly think that it would be a good idea to do, given the fact that Season 2 of the HBO show is going to be coming this April. Which we could potentially do it for a watch-along night. Pretty much like rewatch Season 1 and then go to Season 2.
That'd be cool to do.
Yeah. And of course, Discord as a platform has been having some issues because of the fact that somebody compromised the official email, which is concerning for a lot of people.
Yeah, but it seems like they might have gotten it back under control, so I think we're good for now.
Yeah.
But still.
Like, how would you describe, like, what it was like before they got it back?
Honestly, it was pretty terrifying knowing that without warning, you could possibly no longer be able to access your account. I mean, as far as I know, that hasn't happened. That didn't happen. But
yeah, like, if you were
you never know. Something could have happened.
So how I would describe it, like, if they send you that email, but if your account is perfectly fine, that is a scam. So and everybody has been emailing Discord support instead of the actual Discord email just to play it safe. And if there's anything that ends up getting changed, your account is going to get hacked and your personal information could be at risk of being doxxed by the hacker who compromised Discord's email. Like, it was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yep.
But like we said, the situation has been handled. It is under control again, and back with the correct people.
And also, when it comes to Discord accounts that I do want to bring up real quick, Cinematic Sit 66 did delete his old Discord account because it got hacked twice, and he does need some time to himself before he comes back with a new one. And as for Master Rail 34, she was going to delete her old Discord account because she was being framed of being an EDP by a minor.
Yeah, it's not a good situation.
Nope, not even one bit. So we could call it the false EDP allegations incident of 2025. That's a good way that we can describe the situation. Because whenever I think of an incident, I usually have the title of it be like the key detail of the situation. Like, for example, the Chroma Quest incident of 2023. Me and Gemini ended up having our accounts hacked, but I was able to get my old one back, but I chose to delete it because I have this one that I could use, because I was like, nope, I'm not going to take any risks with it, because there's some people that are still going to be suspicious of that one. And for the ones that did not get contacted by it, I did let them know, saying, hey, my account is recovered, but I have another one that I'm going to be active on because I'm not going to have this one anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we're getting a Nintendo Switch 2 before GTA 6. Just look at his eyes, like, just like, oh shit. Like,
yeah.
And
it took me a second to register for that, but yeah, we really are. We have the console. The console has been announced. It's coming out this year.
Yep.
We still don't know when GTA 6 is coming out. For all we know, it could be delayed till next year.
And also,
it's crazy.
You want to know what's crazy? We're getting a Mario Kart 9.
And oh my gosh. Okay, I have a couple things I want to say about Mario quick. So it looks like possibly the Wonder Seed from Super Mario Wonder is going to be an item in Mario Kart 9 that may alter the track, because on the track that we saw, it looked pretty boring. So maybe with the Wonder Seed item, it may alter the track in some way, which would be very cool and also offer a lot of variety throughout the course.
Yeah.
Also, they kind of ruined DK just slightly. The eyes look weird, but that's it.
And when it comes to ideas,
and yes, they did alter DK's model. It does look different.
Yeah, and when it comes to having Mario Kart characters to where they're pretty much guest characters, not from the Mario universe. We've had Link and the Inklings for Mario Kart.
Isabelle and Villager from Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, also
as well.
Isabelle and Villager. I don't want to forget those two. Like, it would be crazy if we get Kirby as a guest character for Mario Kart 9.
Make it a Kirby Air Ride reference. That'd be sick.
That would be sick. And also, Sonic the Hedgehog could also have a potential chance, even though he's not a Nintendo character. Yeah, like,
I mean, it'd be very cool, like, cross-promotion between Mario Kart 9 and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which is also coming out soon.
So, pretty much bringing Mario and Sonic sports games, but in Mario Kart 9. It's what I'm more so saying on the idea of bringing Sonic the Hedgehog in Mario Kart 9.
I don't think they'd bring the whole Sonic roster, but they'd probably bring at least Sonic.
I don't think it's going to be the whole roster, but it could be cool to see Sonic by himself and, like, have two different variations where it's normal Sonic or Super Sonic, or Werewolf Sonic from Sonic Unleashed.
That would be cool to see.
Yeah.
We also cannot forget the big elephant in the room regarding Mario Kart 9. 24 racers in one race.
Damn. Okay,
that is a lot.
It's gonna be
which
fun,
means
my man.
People are speculating that the roster is literally going to double in size because of this.
Holy shit, man! This is gonna be
honestly, I'd be happy if that was the case. Like the Smash Bros. Ultimate of Mario Kart. That'd be cool to see.
Dude. And the fact that we're getting 24 racers, that tells us
the possibilities to add to the roster is insane.
Yeah, like Mario Kart 8 is gonna be blown right out of the water when Mario Kart 9 comes out.
I don't know. I mean, 96 courses is a lot, man. I don't think they're gonna top that anytime soon.
And also, CG5 did make a piloted version of a horror movie called Project You Move.
The teaser for the second part has already come out. I'm excited.
Yeah, and the first part was actually pretty good. And also the song You Move.
It's about 8 minutes long or so.
I don't remember because I haven't seen it.
I think it's about 8 minutes or so. I haven't seen it, period. I haven't had time.
Yeah, Alright, so we're gonna get into some spoilers for those who may not have seen Project You Move at part 1. So, basically, what happens in part 1 is that CG5 is doing a stream, and then next thing you know, shit hits the roof to where he pretty much gets teleported into a different dimension, and it looks like that his YouTube channel is hacked, and content creators are like talking about it. Even Doko talked about it. And
that's cool.
And CG5 is like, where am I? Somebody help me, please. And then there's a red tape at a thrift store, and the actor of Abby from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie is there as well. She commits shoplifting without anybody knowing.
How dare she?
Yeah, and the tape is red. And you want to know what's in the tape? The music video for the song You Move, and then the screen turns red, and then shit hits the roof again. So, whatever that tape is, that is a demon.
Oh. Okay.
And for the song You Move, it's pretty much like, how I can describe it is that it's pretty much a pop song to where if disco was brought to the modern era.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows what we could get for part 2. Like, it could, like, be the part to where things could, like, start to be, like, to where to where the audience can be like, oh, this is getting good. Like, oh, man, that's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And also, all hail the Scuff Queen.
Yes, all hail the Queen of Ska.
Yep.
A new member of V Sojo?
V Shoujo.
Yeah, V Sojo.
V Shoujo! You said it wrong again!
Oh my god! Ah! Anyways, one of the, if not the biggest VTuber agency in the world just got a brand new member recently.
Amelie.
Amelie, aka Monarch. The Mafia Queen. Or at least that's where her branding currently is now.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie,
amazing. She was
badass.
like a queen for two. She was a queen, and then she became a siren, and now she's a mafia boss, and I loved it.
Yeah,
I didn't think the sirens and mafia pipeline would be there, but you know it's there.
Yeah, the evolution on where she went, and before I knew she was a VTuber, I knew her from what song is it from that Legend of Zelda cover from Th1ngs to Battle that she was in? Yeah, I know that she was a guest in Th1ngs to Battle Legend of Zelda album, which I ain't gonna lie, it is good.
I don't know, actually. I haven't listened to that album, so I don't know.
And, of course, out of all of her original songs, Devotion is a banger.
Okay.
Yeah. And, of course, I ain't gonna lie, it was, like, unexpected news where everybody's jaws was on the floor.
I honestly thought it would be a brand new person. I didn't think it would be someone that the community had known a long time would be joining.
Yeah,
like that was cool.
Like, that is such, like, an
I was
unexpected
like, what is
surprise.
it going to be?
What was that?
I was like, I wonder who it's going to be. Like, this is kind of cool. A lot of people in the comments were thinking it was going to be someone completely different from a different agency, too.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I can see that. And no, it wasn't.
Another thing that Amelie is also known for is that she's also a voice actor, but there isn't a whole lot of voice acting roles that I know that she's done. And it would be crazy if Alejandro Sab, also known as Sayu, joins V Shoujo as a side thing outside of being a voice actor. B is, like, locked in. Why do I smell meat? Like, it smells like something is burning.
That's concerning. Anyways, Amelie is the voice actor for Marin Kitagawa.
From what? Are you on behind the voices?
Yeah. How do you not recognize that character's name? That's my dress-up darling.
Oh, I haven't watched the anime, so that's why.
That would explain it. She's also the voice of a couple of other cool characters. She's the voice of Uta in One Piece Red.
And with the first name that you mentioned, I want to say she's that one chick that does cosplays. Oh my god, I was right! I was right!
Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah!
I definitely have
Yeah,
to...
that's her.
I definitely have to watch the anime at some point, like when I have my free time.
She's also the voice of Ai and she's also the voice of Ai in Kaguya-sama.
Okay.
And also the voice of Junko in Zombieland Saga.
I have not watched the anime Zombieland, but I have watched the Zombieland movies. Which is two different things.
I was about to say, those are two different universes. Those are two vastly different things. One of them is a actual zombie movie, and the other one is zombie idols.
I honestly am not 100% sure
You're
if I'm
telling me
going to
she's
enjoy
OTPA
it or
from
not.
One Piece?
Because when it
You're telling me
comes
she's
to anime
OTPA?
titles that I watch, most of it is usually in the action genre. Because those usually have a good storyline. Like, especially Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Because that takes place before the events of Cyberpunk 2077. And of course, we're getting a Ninja Gaiden 4.
Oh yeah! This was revealed... No, it wasn't revealed during the Game Awards. I'm sorry. That was two remaster. That was two remaster.
Yeah, you're thinking of Ninja Gaiden Ragebound.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes it two Ninja Gaiden games that we're getting this year. Ragebound and Ninja Gaiden 4.
I didn't think we'd be getting two. I thought we were just going to be getting the one that we saw at the Game Awards, but no, we're getting Ninja Gaiden 4 as well, and it looks sick as hell.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4 was announced in the Xbox Developer Direct for 2025. It's fucking crazy. Like, where is this year going to go when it comes to video game and movie news?
I have a feeling it's going to be absolutely insane, and I cannot wait.
And Ninja Gaiden 4 pretty much has a cyberpunk setting, and it has, like, some sort of curse behind the scenes, which, those two things together, bro, it's gonna be a fun-ass game to know about.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I can't wait for that one. That one should be fun to play through.
Yeah, I would need to play through the first 3 Ninja Gaiden games before I go to Ninja Gaiden 4.
Or at least watch a synopsis of them.
And of course... Oh, damn. Are we literally getting 3 Ninja Gaiden games? Apparently Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is coming this year as well. We're getting 3 Ninja Gaiden games in 2025 before GTA 6.
Wait. What's the difference between Ninja Gaiden Black and Ragebound?
Ragebound is 8-bit. And Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is basically a remake of Ninja Gaiden 2.
Oh!
That is fucking
okay.
Yeah, that's...
We are getting 3! Holy shit!
That's why I made a GTA 6 joke a second time.
We really are getting 3 Ninja Gaiden games before 3 in 1 year before GTA 6. My gosh.
That's fucking crazy. Anyway,
that's insane.
And Gamer Subs collaborated with Shy Lily to make a trading card game called V-Card. Which I I'm just at a fucking loss for words, man. Like, hold on. Let me go to the V-Card website.
There are so many cool cards. As soon as the pre-sale started, I jumped on it because I knew the supply would be limited. It was $80 for like a box set, and I was like, heck yeah, I'm grabbing that while I can. And yeah, should be fun.
Okay, so the thing that I'm surprised about is that V-Card is a Gamer Subs product that's in collaboration with Shy Lily and Bao. At least I know the Shy Lily part. I am not 100% sure about the second part.
What about what second part?
I don't know who the second person that Gamer Subs collaborated with to make V-Card.
And
when it comes to binder designs, we have Shy Lily and Cinder, which, in my opinion, the Cinder one is the best one by design, which looks fucking sick.
And speaking of Cinder,
he got some Cinder drip.
It came in the mail earlier today. Hell yeah!
Is it like? Where'd you get it from?
I got it from Culture.
Oh damn!
Yeah, it's a bomber jacket. I dropped it.
Oh damn! Okay.
I might pull it out later. We'll see.
Yep.
Lights, why are you working against me now?
I tried to convince him, being like, "Hey, you should get some drip." Well, no. I pretty much say, "Hey man, you should wear that because that is drip right there." And based on the review, we have Shy Lily there, and we also have Nanolith and Silver Veil. You're not going to be able to pay close enough attention because focus is ass.
Yeah, it's not one of the focus, but yeah, it's there.
Yep, it's there.
Go check it out when you guys have the chance. It looks pretty cool, actually.
And it's $90 for one box.
Yep, I got it when it was. Yep.
Like, I'm most likely going to get one when it's on sale because I am not going to get one on that price.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and another thing that GamerSupps did do alongside with V-Card is that there's a new flavor called BBL, which I honestly think it stands for Big Blueberry Lemonade, which is a new flavor for a podcast called Clueless.
Clueless?
Yeah. Alright, so there's 4 content creator names that I'm going to ring, and I'm curious if it's going to ring a bell for you. Big Puffer, Pezzy, Electric Droid, and Grizzy.
Say those names again one more time for me.
Electric Droid, Grizzy, Pezzy, Big Puffer.
No, I don't recognize any
You
of
don't
those.
know these names? Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I don't know them.
Well, I did start watching their content from when Liar's Bar was like exploding on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 did come out last month. At the end of last month.
It looks so good.
Dude, bro.
I saw Coley play it. It looks so good.
Yeah, and for context, B is thinking of a VTuber named Coley Shroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, content creators I've seen play the game is 8-Bit Ryan, Jacksepticeye, and Saucetti.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of Saucetti, we're gonna talk about him later on in the podcast.
Ooh. Okay.
What's your opinions on Poppy Playtime Chapter 4?
Honestly, it looks very good. Now, when I watched Coley play it, I actually didn't see the last. I want to say the last half of it, or at least the last half hour of it. But it looks really good, and I can't wait to see what kind of surprises are in it.
Yeah, the ending caught everybody by surprise.
Uh-huh. Now I'm curious what that means.
And Yarnaby is fucking broken based on videos and streams that I've seen. Like, he would just teleport to you, and once he sees you, you have to run and hide.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so
it's terrifying. The mouth opens like this. That's terrifying.
Yeah, Mob Entertainment needs to fix that. And we also have a piano dinosaur as the next threat.
Yanosaurus.
And then we meet Doey, because he pretty much gobbled that shit up. That's why he said, I haven't eaten in weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how did a man made of Play-Doh eat a big-ass dinosaur, like, in 2 seconds? I don't
know.
That man must have been hungry. And Kissy Missy got fucked up from the end of Chapter 3. And you want to know a plot twist that caught everybody by surprise? Well, there's two that I'm going to say.
Sure, go ahead.
Ollie is the prototype, and in the end, everybody thought Kissy Missy betrayed us, but no, Huggy somehow survived the fall from Chapter 1.
What?
And based on theories I've been hearing, he's pretty much been in, like, the eyes of security for the prototype. So, Mommy Longlegs and Catnap, we're not going to see them again, but we do see the red smoke, though.
Mm-hmm. Should be interesting.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna get cooked in Chapter 5.
They definitely are gonna get cooked.
And when it comes to the boss fight deaths, like, with Doey, he pretty much has a mental breakdown because the safe haven got destroyed, and he's pretty much trying to kill us because he thinks that we betrayed him, but in reality, he was misled. And his death, man, oh, bro, it is so sad. Like, I just feel bad for Doey every time I see it. And I do agree with Eddie saying that it's depressing as hell. And Grizzy almost cried about it. That's how emotional it is.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Holy shit, man. Like, it is just... Like, Puppy Playtime Chapter 4 is a mixture of spooky and emotional.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I love that mixture. It has to have the right balance, so it can't be one or the other.
Exactly. And that's, like,
It's a perfect balance.
That's pretty much what I'm wanting to do for when I do the writing of the lore for the experience. Because what I have in mind for it, when it comes to the emotional factor, is that the protagonist is trying to survive nightmares, but at the same time, he's pretty much forced to face his guilt and find a way to make redemption for what he did. Or what they did, I should say. Because I haven't really decided what gender I want the protagonist to be yet, but I'll figure it out down the line. And I'm not going to get into... Yeah, I'm not going to get into too much details because that's pretty much all I'm going to get into. We can pretty much talk about it after the recording of the podcast, but
yeah,
for now...
afterward.
Yeah, for now, my lips are sealed on that.
Mm-hmm.
Even for projects for the Mirrorgate universe and for Gunblade 7.
Mm-hmm.
And Pirate Software has been facing some drama recently.
Oh, I heard about this. It's really stupid drama if memory serves.
Yeah, like, like, how could you copyright a voice? Like, it's just stupid, man.
I don't understand it, man. It's weird.
And, of course, somebody did say... And, of course, the developer did say that it's only a demo, and he's not going to use it for the release game.
Mm-hmm.
And he was also facing a lawsuit because of it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Like, I just don't understand why this drama has to be that stupid.
I don't know either, man. It sucks.
Like, what I would have done if I was in the situation is that I would play the demo for myself to confirm whether or not my voice was used, if it was to be my voice. And then if it's not, you're good. If it is, I would be like, hey man, I'm going to ask of you to remove my voice and use somebody else's voice instead. And if not, I will sue you for it.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, I could legally give them a cease and desist if I was to be in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
But
All
what
right.
Pirate Software is doing, it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I love the guy, it's just stupid.
Stupid drama is just stupid.
Yep.
I hate it.
Like, what's your honest thoughts about the situation?
Honestly, I don't know enough about the situation to give a full opinion on it, but like I said, stupid drama is stupid. It's not good. I don't like it.
And, of course, outside of the drama, I've been... Like, I did ask my mom the question of, what would you say is the best Pirate Software game? And her answer is Heartbound. Which I don't really know a whole lot about it, but I would be down to give it a shot at some point. Like, I think it's in my Steam wishlist.
It might be in mine too, but I'm not 100% sure.
And of course, rest in peace to Multiverses.
It lived, it died, it lived, it died again.
Yup. And I've been hearing the Multiverses players say that it was a lot more fun when it was on beta. And from when it released, I was a Jason main, and then I just pretty much just stopped because I got bored of it. Like, we had Beetlejuice and Samurai Jack for Season 2, the Powerpuff Girls for Season 3, and I don't know that chick's name from Adventure Time, if it's from Adventure Time. Season 4, we had the Vampire Chick and Raven. And for Season 5, we got Lola Bunny and Aquaman. So this means we're not going to be able to see Green Lantern, Starfire, Robin, or potentially Cyborg or The Flash.
Probably not.
Nope.
Which is unfortunate, to say the least.
And we're also not going to... And we also are not going to see Mortal Kombat characters in there, which would be a cool idea to see.
Which would have been cool. It would have been cool.
Yeah. And when it comes to horror movie characters,
that's a Mortal Kombat character.
What?
Very, very quickly off tangent for just 5 seconds, just real quick. The newest chapter of Fortnite, Chapter 6, Season 2, is coming out in about 3 days or so. And Sub-Zero is one of the Battle Pass skins. And that's all I have to say. We can continue now.
Why did I have to hear this cringe shit?
That's sorry.
Like,
I just wanted to get
it's an
there.
unfixable game at this point. Okay, as I was saying before, B interrupted me with some cringe-ass game. Pennywise and Freddy Krueger are two Warner Bros. Characters that could be some good ideas to see in Multiverses, along with Ash to complement Jason being in the game. It's not going to happen.
Not anymore.
And of course, why I say Fortnite is cringe is because they are trying way too hard with the crossovers, and it's just not working. It died 5 years ago.
They just recently released an Avatar one, an Avatar crossover, the Blue People one.
Still ass.
The most unnecessary crossover ever.
Yeah, my honest thoughts, it's sad to see that the Warner Bros. Version of Super Smash Bros. Is shutting down.
Yeah, it sucks to see.
And, of course, there's 3... Originally, I was thinking of 1, but thinking about it now, we could talk about 3 Blumhouse films. That being Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Megan 2, and The Black Phone 2.
Well, Megan 2.0.
Pretty much,
but
yes. That bitch is back.
That bitch is back.
Yeah, I had to make the reference because the trailer said so.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that's why I said that it would be cool to see Megan have her own house at Halloween Horror Nights. Like, have the first half of the house be based off of Megan 1 and the second half be based off of Megan 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, without giving too much away, what is your honest thoughts about the first movie and how do you feel about a second movie coming?
Honestly, I didn't. So I saw the trailer and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of interesting." I never ended up seeing it because I didn't think the idea was good enough, at least to me. Like, I mean, in concept, it looks good, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, my honest thoughts about Megan, I honestly like the idea of a artificial intelligence robot that is a slasher, but I feel like it's one of those movies to where it has the wrong rating.
Yeah, what is it, like PG-13?
Yeah, I feel like it would be better if it was rated R.
It should have been R.
Yeah, like, The Black Phone is rated R, and I haven't seen the first film, but I'm happy for the Black Phone fans that we're getting a Black Phone 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly need to get myself caught up on the Black Phone and Megan films before I watch the sequel. Because the only Blumhouse film that I've seen, not counting the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, we can still count it if you want to, but I'm not counting it for this case. The only film I've seen is The Purge, and I was like, you know what? I want to wait until Horror Game Season 2025 to watch Insidious. Which I think would be a banger movie to have for a horror movie night.
Oh, it absolutely would. Insidious is one of the most infamous horror movies of all time. It's so good.
Yeah, and speaking of, what other horror movies did I have in mind for movie nights for Horror Game Season 2025? And Th1ngs, It is currently having the most votes for the first horror movie so far. Other nominees there is Smile, Pet Sematary, no specific version yet because I haven't thought that far. The Conjuring, Fear Street, and Insidious.
Mm-hmm.
So for Insidious, I could just watch the first 3 films on Hulu and then continue the next 2, which is 4 and 5, on Netflix. And Fear Street is a Netflix original film series, and The Conjuring is also on Netflix, so there's that. Smile and Pet Sematary is on Paramount Plus, and if we're not able to watch Stephen King's It for the first horror movie night, we could do it for October because it's on HBO on October.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of, now that we got that out of the way, honest thoughts about Five Nights at Freddy's 1, I honestly think that it is a good film for what it did. Like, I feel like it's an underrated horror movie. I feel like it's an underrated video game adaptation because critics
it really
is.
The critics hated it. I was like,
they were shitting on the movie.
You clearly do not You clearly have no idea about the lore.
Yeah, matter of fact, what I would suggest is check out the games and then watch the movie again and then rethink your decisions. That's what I say to the critics who were shitting on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Or at least watch gameplay of the games first.
Like I would say watch
You'll get a surprising
Markiplier
amount of
play it
expert.
because his videos are fun to watch, and plus there's parts in there to where it's funny.
I need to get back into Five Nights at Freddy's. It's been since October.
How about this? If you want to restart it, we can do a race. Like a collaborative race to see who can get as far as they can in one sitting. In a matter of 2.5 hours.
Ooh. That would be kind of cool to do, actually.
And we keep count on how many times we die as well.
That'd be cool. Yeah, we could totally try to set that up sometime.
Yeah, what's your honest thoughts on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Before we get more hyped for Resident... Wait, no, not Resident Evil 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I almost said Resident Evil, but I stopped myself.
Resident Evil. You have Resident Evil on the mind. He literally just finished playing Resident Evil 2, or at least Leon's story on his Twitch channel.
Not just Twitch, also on YouTube. Don't forget that
too,
because I was multi-streaming.
That's right, I forgot. But yeah, no, he just completed Leon's story of Resident Evil 2 and
for horror game season 2025.
He's got Resident Evil in the mind at the moment, and honestly, I don't blame him. Great franchise. But in my opinion, they did a great job of representing Five Nights at Freddy's. And well, yes, the base game doesn't have a lot of lore to go on. The amount of background lore from the first game alone is enough to make a good movie.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. They did a great job. The animatronics look absolutely amazing. The storytelling was great.
Yeah,
all the YouTuber horror movie cameos was amazing. What were you gonna say?
Jim I know you were about to Studios did a good job on bringing the animatronics to life.
Absolutely. The same people that made the Muppets made Freddy.
As well as Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. And I'm sure we can all agree that Bonnie is the scariest one, given the fact that it gave Scott Cawthon nightmares from when he was first invented.
Which is surprising. You would think it'd be like Foxy or someone. No, the bunny.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really excited. We don't know a lot about the second movie other than the fact that it's coming out late this year. But we know that it's going to have the toy animatronics, so it's going to be pretty cool to see.
And it would also be crazy if we get the withered animatronics as well. Unless if they want to save it for the third movie if we get a third one. But we'll have to wait and see if we're going to get a cliffhanger on the second film.
We'll see. Only time will tell.
Yep.
And we might learn more about the movie when we get the first trailer.
You want to know what would be crazy?
What?
If Matthew Lillard comes back as Springtrap for the second movie.
Well, I mean, you did hear what he said at the end of the first movie. I always come back.
Yeah, and when it comes to the line, I always come back, here's what I say about it when it comes to the horror industry. Chucky said it first, so let him have it for the movies. And William Afton, also known as the Purple Guy or the Man Behind the Slaughter or Springtrap, said it first in the video games. So both of those characters can have the line.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't seen the Chucky movies, but I have Chucky hanging on my backpack.
Nice.
Yeah. I also have Muzan Kibutsuji from Demon Slayer and Sam from Trick or Treat and Grogu from Star Wars.
Cool.
Yep.
Got a lot of cool stuff on your backpack. How nice.
Yep. Like, I can, show it later on.
Okay. Later, after podcast.
Yeah, not for the podcast. Well, you guys might see it in some vlogs, on my IRL channel or for Buddy's vlogs. You get the idea. And I honestly think Five Nights at Freddy's 2 has the potential to be a fun horror movie based on a horror game.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And there's also going to be a new Fatal Fury game. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, first we got Terry Bogard and Mai Shiranui being a guest character for Street Fighter 6. Now we're getting Fatal Fury City of the Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
What-
Should be good.
Yeah. Like, Street Fighter 6 was the best fighting game for 2023, Tekken 8 for 2024, and I'm going to predict this right now. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves might be the best fighting game for 2024. Wait, no, sorry, let me rephrase.
2024? I thought that was Tekken.
Yeah, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves might be the best fighting game for the Game Awards for 2025.
Honestly, compared to what contenders we know of at the moment, it probably will be.
Yeah, it would be crazy
Mostly 'cause
if
I don't
I
think we know of any.
predict it.
It's possible. Fatal Fury is a good franchise.
Yeah, if I predict...
But you gotta remember, the Virtua Fighters franchise is getting a new installment this year as well.
Yeah.
So, they're gonna have a run for their money.
And
Should be fun, though.
if my prediction is correct, The Matrix is real.
Oh my god, we're living in a simulation. Oh my god, not again.
Yeah, like, for example, from last year, I predicted that we were going to get a Final Fantasy character, and I was correct, but I predicted the wrong one.
You thought we would be getting Tifa, which would be good, and also represent Final Fantasy VII, which would make sense because we would just gotten the second part of the Final Fantasy VII remake,
And
but instead we got it for Final Fantasy 16, and that's good.
And it could still be a possibility for the promotion of Part 3.
It's possible, but I don't think Part 3 is going to come out the year. I don't think it's going to come out this year. I think it's going to come out either next year or the year after.
And based on previews that I've been seeing of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and fun fact, it's by the same developers of Samurai Showdown.
Ooh, that should be good.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna pull up the Steam page real quick just to see, like, what characters we could possibly see. So,
Go ahead.
alright, so we have this guy. Oh, shit, hang on. So we have this guy with purple flames. I don't know his name. And then there's that. I'm just gonna let the slideshow do its thing. There's Terry. Which I honestly think his classic
There he
design
is.
should have been his default.
Where's his hat?
Yeah, you can't have Terry without the Fatal Fury cap.
Where's the hat?
Like, who knows? Like, there's gonna be a variety of characters, man.
Mai's definitely going to be in it.
Yep. It was confirmed
She's
in the
not
trailers
putting
that
up a
Mai
riot.
Shiranui is going to make it.
Woo! Yay!
And you want to know what would be a crazy guest character idea?
What?
Ryu and Chun-Li from Street Fighter.
Oh, that would be wild. But you know what? I could kind of see it.
Yeah,
I mean, we just got Terry in Street Fighter 6.
And we also did get Mai, so I think that would be like a
That
good
is
idea
true.
to do.
Mm-hmm.
And another guest character that I can see making it to not Tekken, to Fatal Fury, even though this is a sword character, Harumaru from Samurai Showdown could also make it.
That would be a good one. I mean, they're made by the same developer.
Yeah, they're made by the same
definitely
developer, so they
possible.
could do that if they wanted to.
I totally could.
And I also, to this day, still think that Siegfried from Soul Calibur making it to Tekken 8 would go hard.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of...
Speaking of
later
which,
on.
Soul Calibur 6, no, 5, 6, whatever. The most recent one just went on sale on Steam, so I decided to purchase it. So maybe you and I could do some online duels.
Oh, hell yeah. That would be fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Plus,
It,
all the DLC is also on
it when
sale.
the
So,
when the time comes, I'm kicking your ass as a Yoshimitsu.
oh, you're going down as soon as I get used to the controls.
Yep. And also, my honest thoughts on Fatal Fury City: The Wolves. I honestly think it's going to be like a fun game, and of course, art-wise, it does scream Street Fighter 4 vibes based on the art style.
Mm-hmm. Which is not bad by any means.
Yeah, no, it does look good.
It looks good. It looks very good.
And I still stand by my point by saying you can't have Terry Bogard without his Fatal Fury cap.
Seriously, give him his freaking hat. Where's his hat? Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah,
Who took it away? Terry, where's your hat?
Yeah, where's the man's Fatal Fury cap? And also, Mai Shiranui does have her classic design, which works. And she does also have the streetwear costume that she has.
Oh, okay. I'll just take a look at that. I don't know what that looks like, actually.
And of course, and it's the same case for Street Fighter 6, but each costume has 10 colors. And I wouldn't be surprised if I am not going to finish the rest of that sentence. But I wouldn't be surprised if the you-know-where is exposed.
Listen here, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Alright.
They're not gonna make her you-know-what. That's just rude.
Okay, so there's two reasons on to why we're going to talk about the Fantastic Four. The live action that's going to be a part of the MCU.
I'm excited for that one. That one looks good.
The Thing and Human Torch making it to Marvel Rivals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not going to be surprised if The Thing is a Vanguard, but I honestly expected Human Torch to be a duelist. And as for the movie so far, I honestly think it's looking good so far. And the fact that we're getting Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, also known as Mr. Fantastic, that's insane.
Dude, the cast that they chose for each of these characters works so well. Also, it's already been confirmed that we're not getting an origin story for them. And honestly, that's perfectly fine. Not every introduction for a character in the MCU needs an origin story. And that's fine. I mean, Spider-Man didn't get one. Well, he's getting an animated series, which is technically his introduction. I mean, his backstory, but technically not at the same time. Yeah. It's still up in the air if that's canon or not. But Galactus being the main villain is going to be very exciting. Which is also kind of an odd choice. If you see the end of the trailer, you see Galactus. It's there. He's coming.
There ain't no fucking way.
And go back and watch the trailer after this.
And also, I don't remember the actor's name who did Mr. Fantastic and Doctor Strange in Multiverse of Madness. Given the fact that it wasn't very well received, I understand why it was a recast.
That was... that's the guy from... It was one of the characters from The Office. I don't remember.
You cut out.
Jim. It was Jim's actor from The Office. Also, I cut out? Shit.
Yep. I haven't seen The Office, so I wouldn't really know.
I don't remember what his actor's name is. But it's Jim's actor from The Office.
And when it comes to Marvel Rivals, there's both a positive note and a not-so-positive note, which there are some employees behind Marvel Rivals that pretty much ended up being departed from their jobs. Like I understand why. I just don't know what I'm saying. Like, there's some CEOs in the game industry that is fucking brain dead. Like, if it's, like, not so well received, I understand why, but if it is received, it's just stupid.
Yeah.
So,
I don't understand why people are getting fired. If the company's doing well.
yeah, the company is doing well. Why would you fire people? If it's not doing so well, then I understand why.
Mm-hmm.
And of
How
course,
excited are you for the new Like a Dragon game on a scale of 1 to 10?
I haven't seen a whole lot of gameplay footage, so I can't really say. I just know that it
I
exists.
also...
Like, we
All I
did
know is
get
that it
Like a
exists.
Dragon Infinite Wealth last year. Which I honestly
Mhm.
think it does look good, but my only criticism is that it's a turn-based game. Like,
Which
I
isn't
understand.
necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just, it's not my type of thing.
I like turn-based combat. It's fun.
Yeah, the Persona games is an exception for me. Or
Oh
trading
yeah, no,
card
that
games. Or even
those are
Wizards.
good combat. Those are good combat systems.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I have not played any of the Like a Dragon franchise, but I'm kind of excited for this one. It seems kind of fun. They're pirates. Love that.
Yeah, fun fact, Like a Dragon is in the same universe as the Yakuza games.
Aha. I would imagine.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
And of course, there's nothing too crazy to like really talk about because I just know that it exists.
We don't know much about it.
Yep, not very much. However, we're getting not a third, but a fourth Jurassic World movie.
Yeah, bro. Go. After the somewhat failure of the last two Jurassic World movies, I mean, they weren't major hits, but they weren't absolute flops either. The second one was pretty controversial.
I don't understand how it was controversial because I enjoyed it when I saw it in theaters.
A lot of people didn't, or at least a lot of people that I know didn't like the fact that most of it was in
You're cutting out.
outside. Son of a gun! A lot of people that I know did not like the fact that that most of Fallen Kingdom was inside a mansion instead of being outside,
Okay, that's understandable.
which is understandable. I don't blame them.
But
But
here's
I
one
like
thing I
Dominion.
do want to point out about it. It's not just your ordinary mansion. It does have a laboratory towards making dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, that's right. Secret laboratory dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's why I pretty much enjoyed it. I have not seen the third one, so it's hard to say on whether or
Dominion is
not if
good.
I'm excited for the fourth one.
I thought Dominion was good. It wasn't the best movie in the series, but it's definitely nowhere near the worst, in my opinion.
Yeah,
All the callbacks to previous characters, like the original three, like Ellie Golden, Alan Grant, and Ian Malcolm, they were all there, and it was just, it was great.
and of course,
Although Ian Malcolm
I
wasn't in
still
there for as
have
long as he was.
I still have this Dr. Pepper can. No, it's not sponsored. From when they were
Not
promoting
sponsored
Jurassic
drinks.
World Domination, and it's pretty much a display item because if it like catches my eye towards like a limited time thing, I'm like, you know what? I want to keep this as a memory.
I mean, why do you think I have the Dude Perfect body armor?
What was that?
I mean, that's exactly why I keep my Dude body armor.
Body armor? Like,
It's a drink. It's a sports drink.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
It's kind of like Gatorade. Kind of.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm excited for Jurassic World. Should be fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to get myself caught up on the Jurassic World movies, and then I will say whether or not if I'm excited for it.
I have not seen the trailer for it because I want to go into it blind, which is wild.
Yeah.
All I know is that Scarlett Johansson is in it.
Wait, what?
Pretty sure.
There ain't no fucking way we're getting that.
I'm like 70% sure she's in it.
And of course, this is going to be the last.
She is.
Yep, this is going to be the last video game topic that we are going to talk about for.
Mahershala Ali's in it too.
Don't know them.
He's gonna be the new Blade.
Oh, okay.
If ever that comes out.
Yeah, we're most likely not going to get the new Blade until later on this decade.
It keeps getting delayed, and I'm so mad. I just want it to come out.
And of course, now that we got the last movie topic out of the way, we can move to the last video game topic. And the video game that we're going to talk about is Penata Puppy World.
I have no idea what this game is. I've never heard of it.
So
Please enlighten me.
So based on what I know about it, it's pretty much going to be a mascot horror game, to where you're pretty much revisiting a nostalgic museum as a grown adult, and there's like a cartoon dog that's like, look at you, you're all grown up, and then there's like some sort of evil entity or an evil animatronic that's like trying to chase you down, because it's like, hey man, you're trespassing in my territory, so therefore you must die.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and it also has a Steam page too. Like, I can read the description for it. So that's gonna make it twice that I'm opening Steam today.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to wishlist this one.
Alright. Okay, so the description for this game is Penata Puppy World is a 2000s nostalgic-driven explorative campaign game with a dramatic and surreal storytime disguised within the genre of mascot horror.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
And it pretty much, and with the trailers that we've seen, it has like a VHS-styled type of graphics.
Camera. Yeah, I see that. Looks very retro. I like that.
Yeah, and I have a feeling it's going to be a fun horror game. But it would suck if we... It would suck if we find out that they pull a Candyland where they promote it as an NFT scam.
I hope not. Now, this game does say that it's going to be releasing sometime in summer of next year, not this year. But, hey, should still be exciting when it comes out.
Yeah, if it's legit, then there's a potential chance it may be a part of Horror Games Season 2026.
Possibly.
Yep, we're not 100% sure yet, so it's a only time will tell type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
And last time we talked about Oreos in the podcast, it was because they were collaborating with Coca-Cola, and the cookies tasted like Coca-Cola, and the drink tasted like Oreos.
Pop Rocks.
What did you...
The Oreos also had some like Pop Rocks in them just to make the effect of like bubbling.
Okay, that makes sense. How I can describe the taste of it from when it was a collaboration...
I mean, it was okay.
It tasted like cookies and cream.
It was good. The drink was good, I will say. I like the drink a lot more than the cookies.
Yeah, same. And
not to say that the cookies were bad, I was mildly disappointed.
Post Malone is collaborating with Oreos, and last time we talked about him in the podcast is because of his collaboration with Hunt Showdown.
Oh yeah, the Murder Circus. He's the ringmaster. Which, by the way, I think that event is actually coming to an end very soon.
Yeah.
So,
or it could be over at the time this podcast episode comes out. We're not 100% sure yet.
Who knows? Actually, it might be on the Steam page. I'll open it this time. You keep talking.
Alright, so I don't really know a whole lot about the collaboration with Post Malone and Oreos. So I'm pretty much just going to look into some details real quick. Like, take a look at the packaging. Like, this honestly looks insane. Like, whoever made the art design of that,
It looks so good.
yeah, whoever made the art design of that, they were paid good money. Like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, they were.
Like, I don't know what type of flavor it is. Oh shit, it's salted caramel?
Ooh! Oh, that sounds delicious, actually.
Yeah, okay, I gotta try. Post Malone, I gotta try your cookies, man.
Alright, so Post Malone's Murder Circus ended on the 10th. It's now the 18th. So yes, that event has long since passed.
Yep, so it's done. But the fact that he collaborated with Oreos to make salted caramel cookies, bro, that shit is
Dude.
gonna be delicious. Especially if you
that
dip
thing's
it in
gonna
some
fly
milk.
off the shelves.
Especially if you, like, dip it in some milk or coffee, bro.
Stop, you're making me hungry. I literally just ate dinner before this, but you're making me hungry again. Stop.
I haven't ate since this morning.
Dude, go eat food.
After the podcast. Not right
Dude,
now.
it's 9 p.m. Go eat food afterwards.
It's gonna have to take a lot of convincing. Roll a d20. I'm just kidding. We're not playing D&D right now. Okay.
Oh, that'd be funny though. But yeah, no, that sounds delicious. But what is this queso drama?
So, Queso did say that Kendrick Lamar is overrated, and he doesn't really care about Drake. So, and I respect his opinion, but it's just so stupid on why there's drama.
Oh no, why? Why the drama?
And the drama went so crazy that Twitter has said some racist stuff, saying a white person gave an opinion on Kendrick Lamar, saying that he's overrated. Like, my honest...
Oh.
Like...
Oh shit. Oh, it's that bad?
Yeah, like, Queso is a lovable guy.
Oh.
He doesn't deserve this type of shit. Like,
He doesn't deserve the hate.
all he did was
It's
just
his
give an opinion.
Please respect it.
Yeah. Yeah, Twitter.
They didn't say it. They didn't call him a slur or anything.
Stop being an asshole about people's opinions. Respect it, alright?
Twitter, stop being Twitter for 5 seconds.
Yes.
And also, we are refusing to call it X because that's a stupid name.
Yeah. And my honest thoughts about Kendrick Lamar and Drake, I don't give a fuck about Drake because he's a pedophile.
I didn't really care for Drake's music to begin with.
Yeah, like, there are some songs that were good, but it didn't hit the same knowing the fact that he's a EDP. And as for Kendrick Lamar, I haven't heard a whole lot of his songs to really give an opinion on it, but I do think that Be Humble is a banger.
No, like Us is a good one too, but Be Humble's good.
And DNA was the first song that I've heard because of a movie trailer. I don't remember what movie it was at the time, but I also do think that DNA is also good. Yeah, like, I respect Queso's opinions on Drake and Kendrick Lamar, like, of course, not everybody has the same opinion, but at the end of the day, as long as we respect each other's opinions, we can all share opinions without having to worry about stupid drama. And you know how I said that we were going to talk about Eddie VR later in the podcast?
Oh yeah, it's time.
He's a dad now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's a dad. He is a dad. Edward Melody Saucedo, also known as the pilot, landed.
Wait, when was her birth? What day?
It wasn't confirmed on social media, but it was confirmed that she did come out of Gabby's womb.
Oh, well, that's nice. We love that.
Yep. February 8th was from when it was confirmed that she came out of the womb, but no confirmed birthday yet. Like, look at
Got
this.
it. Okay.
This is adorable. Eddie being a dad.
No, look at that. That's so cute.
And also, the last picture from the post that I sent, people are saying that this is peak. That's funny.
I love that. That's so funny.
Yeah, that's a profile picture right there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also reels to where Eddie was like sticking his tongue out, trying to convince Melody to practice his expression, and she did it. And she also giggled for the first time from when the song was played. I'm not going to play it just to avoid
that's
copyright
cute.
claim. But it's just so fucking cute, man.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah. And also, who knows if we'll get another surprise flavor for the Hungry Boy hot sauce. Like the strawberry banana... strawberry donut that we talked about last episode.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, now we can talk about our own stuff, because...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A few weeks ago, we started the Buddies React. And how we started...
We already have our first video up.
Well, for that channel, that is, because...
Mm-hmm.
This group has existed for 3 years because the Buddies has its 3rd anniversary July 6th, and we had the 1st anniversary of the All Things Nerdy podcast last month.
Mm-hmm.
And we did also start a Dungeons & Dragons campaign January 9th, and it was delayed for a month because I was like, I want to have it to be... Because I want to let... Like, how can I word this? Like, I don't want to host a session if one person is missing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, which is totally possible. People could totally... So, people have done D&D where someone's missing and they'll just say that someone is just somewhere else.
Or we could, like, also do, like, an alternate reality version into where...
Why would we do that? I mean, in this one D&D campaign I'm in, I had to step away for about a week and a half. I had to step away for a week. And when I came back, my character woke up in a barrel.
That's funny.
It was so funny. I was like, huh? How'd I get in this barrel? Who put me in a barrel? Why am I in a
Marilyn
barrel?
Greenthorn is level 2, along with Makari Drogos, A Girl Foggle, and Ella Dawnflower.
Mm-hmm.
And we did also... And we're slowly but surely bringing back more shorts for the Buddy Shorts. And we did get Stormio going horror, 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 which made me die in laughter from when I first saw it.
Oh, that was so fun.
And that one edit with Sonker, B guessed that it was
That was
me on who did it.
I mean, it was. Probably. I figured.
Did you guess just by my editing style?
A little bit, yeah.
It was me who edited that.
Yeah.
And the Illuminati confirmed meme was perfectly timed. Like, the moment
Really
that
was.
Sonker looked at his cousin was where it came in and went to black and white. And when it comes to other ideas that we could do at some point when it comes to Buddies content, we haven't uploaded anything on the Buddies Extra in a hot minute. And
Not recently, no.
And B and I did do... Oh, shit! How did the multi-stream alert test become the most popular video?
What?
It's been out for 6 days and it has almost 100 views.
On what, the Buddies Extra?
No, on the Buddies Gaming.
Oh,
Because
you're kidding.
whenever we do multi-streams, we stream on the Buddies Gaming when it comes to the YouTube part. And we did... And
Oh, would you look at that? Huh,
yeah,
that's wild.
The Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video was the most popular. And B and I did do our Magic the Gathering duel, which we're gonna do a duel on Gwent later this year. Which I'm gonna get my payback.
You know what's funny?
What?
The multi-stream alerts has one single view more than the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master rematch.
That's crazy.
Just one. If I were to go back and watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! One, they'd be tied.
Yeah. If it's on an account that you haven't watched it on that account.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yep.
Well.
And of course, a smart decision that I did make is that there's chapters based on what platform it would be on. So what I did is teal for Trovo, purple for Twitch, red for YouTube, and because of the fact that we're giving this platform a round 2, green on Kick.
Oh yeah. And hopefully it won't suck this time.
Yep. And we may cook up some banger ideas for future videos when we make videos together. And I've also been busy on my own solo channel because I've been preparing for Horror Game Season 2025.
He's been making videos a lot lately. He's been crack-a-lacking on that.
Yep. Because because at the time this episode is out, I currently have 460 followers on Twitch and 389 subscribers on YouTube, which was 390.
Nice.
Yep. And now...
Yeah, my channel has been kind of fluctuating. At one point I had 78 subscribers, now it's back down to 6, and that's fine.
Wait, 70... Are you talking about on the B Major or the Ren Gaming channel?
Oh yeah, my main channel. Oh, speaking of which, I have a second channel now!
Yep, Ren Gaming.
It is Ren Gaming.
To it's pretty much the same concept as the B Major channel, but for mature audiences.
Oh yeah. There's not going to be any swear words edited out at all. And the blood and gore is going to stay in.
And whenever there is swear words, when it comes to Buddy's content, we mute the F-bomb, and we censor offensive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all that we would like to get out of the way for All Things Nerdy, Episode 10.
Woo! We've officially reached double digits. Let's go!
Yep! We're 10 episodes in on the podcast, and there's one big announcement that I do want to make before this ends.
Oh, go ahead. What is it?
Next month on March 14th makes it 4 years of the Jason J's Mirrorgate universe. So 4th anniversary of that coming up.
Woo!
And I'm gonna have some events planned out for it. And of course, there's going to be 2 community nights because I wasn't able to host one of them for this month, which is February, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Hopefully more people show up for these. They're fun.
Yeah, as long as at least one person shows up, if it's Crab Game or Banana Shooter.
They're very fun.
Yeah. And we're also close to 100 members on Discord, which will open moderator applications for when the time comes. So, for now, see you all around.
Bye, guys!
Now I can dip.
Cool. And he's gone. Lovely.